Prepositions on level A. Let's see what have we got here. This should be easy, right? Now it's a time you can feel like you're advanced. When you see the A1 lesson and it's very easy, right? Everything is very obvious. Okay, at, in, and on, right? Prepositions, in this case of time. I want to make it bigger. At, in, and on. Times of the day, you see? At. So at we use for sometimes specific locations, places, and specific time. So you have to kind of get used to which one you use for which. Okay? It's not very obvious sometimes, but you have to kind of practice and get used to them. So times of day, you see? Times of day, for example, 4 o'clock, 10:30, noon, midnight. Times of day you should use at. At 4, at 9. The class begins at 6:30, for example. Huh? In the morning. Yeah, it depends. It depends. Like in the morning, meaning inside that period of time. In the morning, in the morning. Where is morning over here? We say in the morning, not at the morning. Yeah, I don't see in the morning over here. Does you see? Morning. Ah, you see? On Tuesday mornings, okay. Parts in the day, in the morning, you see in the morning, at night. Ah, dukkha. Okay, it's not in everywhere, you see? So it's a bit arbitrary. Arbitrary. Arbitrary is a little bit random. Kind of like just the way the language developed. There is no reason for that, okay? Sometimes. Yeah. Like in Pali, one sound becomes another or something. So you see, in the morning, we'll get there, no? Parts of the day. You see, in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening, at night. And you see over here, at midnight, at noon, at 4 o'clock, at 10:30. Okay? So, you practice this, it's like a bit like everything, the conjunctions as well. You have to practice it a bit until it kind of becomes automatic for you. Okay? So times of day you should use at. Meal times, at lunchtime, dinner time, you see? So times, you see, times so far. Holidays, at Christmas, at Easter, at the weekend. I think there is a difference between UK and English over here. Some people say, I think on the weekend. On the weekend, right? And then at the weekend is, I think it's more British, maybe? I'm not sure, but there is a difference. At or on, okay? So holidays at the weekend, Easter, Christmas. Weekend is not a holiday, but it's a day you don't work often. But expressions, for example, some expressions. At present, at the moment, at night. You just have to learn these expressions, okay? At night, already repeated. We'll see it down there, no? So let's see, in months we use in April, not at April. Okay, so for example, we have vacations in May. Yes. Seasons in the summer, in the spring, in a certain year. I was born in 1991. 1991. Already I'm getting kind of old, right? People used to tell me, wow, you're so young. Not anymore. 1990. You see, in a certain year, okay? In the year. In the decade. I was born in the 90s. 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 90s is from 1991 to 1999. Or maybe 1990 to 1999. These are the 90s. So I'm a 90s kid. Yeah, maybe some of you, right? You're what, 2005? 3? Decades, okay. Centuries as well. You see, decades, centuries, years, okay, easy, you see? Years, you can use in. Seasons as well, and months. Okay, these long periods of time, you see? In. Okay. Centuries, you know centuries, right? 20th century, 21st century. Okay. Long periods. Now we're in the 21st century. Long periods, or according to Buddhism, we are in the 26th or 27th century. 26th century. See, long periods of time in the Ice Age. Age, you know. We use this in English, age. It's a long period of time when we are studying history. Right? Ice Age. Stone Age. I think there is like Bronze Age, like metals, like... huh? I don't think there is Silver Age, but... Bronze Age sounds familiar. Iron Age sounds familiar, right? So in this or that age, in the present, in the past, you see periods of time so far, you see? And parts of the day, in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening. But be careful, at night. Okay, this is the different one over here. At night, you see? So these are kind of, maybe to some extent you can think in terms of time, right? You see, we use in for time. Especially long periods of time, you see? Long periods of time. And then this is maybe not a long period of time, but it's also a period of time in the morning. It's a period of time in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening. Only different one is at night, okay? Be careful with this. You see, in the present, or at present expression. I think we'll have some more examples of how to differentiate these two. In the present, at present. In this present life, yes. In the present life. At present life, no. At present is an expression. Yes. At present is an expression. It means nowadays, in this current period of time. At present, for example, at present, Devananda is the president of IIT. At present. You understand? At present. Yes, at present. Let's see, on. So if you go to days of the week, you see day is on. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, on. Okay? And if you have, like, for example, we had Christmas over here, right? At Christmas, it's a holiday. But if you want to talk about Christmas Day, it's on Christmas Day. Because then Christmas is like an adjective for a day or a compound noun or whatever it is. But you use on. Huh?
What is mean at Christmas? What is
at Christmas? Christmas, the 25th of December? Christmas is not the party, is the day, I think.
Yeah, but day is referred to that one, right?
I think of it as the day of Christmas. Huh?
The day is referred to that one.
Christmas Day, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you want to say at Christmas, it refers to the same period of time, but you're talking about Christmas. The other one you're talking about Christmas Day.
Is it curious of the Christmas season?
Yes, at Christmas.
Not only one day of the Christmas day.
Christmas.
At Christmas.
I don't understand it as a different period of time, I think. It's just that if you just say Christmas, you say at Christmas. Do you understand? It's the holiday. But if you're talking about days, you use on. It's It's like that. Maybe there are some more examples further down. Let's see. So, if you're talking about days, okay, day, you see, Tuesday, day, Saturday, Monday.
Halloween is not day.
Then on Halloween, yeah. You see, it makes no sense, okay?
Cannot
Who made English? I don't know, okay? If you find that person, I want to talk to him.
If we say on Halloween day.
Yeah, you see, holidays, normally you use at, right? But Halloween is like a holiday, right?
Yeah.
But we say on,
Can we say at?
just to be difficult.
And then can we put more at?
Can we use at?
At Halloween.
At Halloween.
On Halloween.
Okay.
On Halloween day.
On Halloween day, yes, sounds yes. On Halloween as well, on Halloween. I think it's not at Halloween, it's just how it is said. But it would probably, I mean, your message would be understood. It's not like a big mistake or anything. Okay? Yeah, it's just not how, the natural way of, yeah, how they talk. Like that. I don't know. On Halloween.
Sometimes when someone asks where you now, I can say, I can put okay,
I'm here, or I'm at, or I'm in. You can say I'm on, depending on when you are, where you are. I'm in the airplane. I'm on the street. I'm in the kuti, or I'm at the kuti. It depends. It depends. All of them could be correct, you know. So you see, days are more or less over here, and also dates. Dates. So even though if you want to talk about June, it's in June. But if you want to talk about 15th of June, it's on that day, okay? Think about day is on this day. On this day. So on 15th June. In English they put the day first and then no wait. On 15th June. Very often, most often I think Americans, they put June first, on June 15th. Yeah, June 15th and then the year. This is the American, 9/11 for example. Is it month 9 or September 11? So month is first, you see, 9/11, September 11. Okay, so this is the American way. I think the UK way is the other way around. In my country is day, month, year. It makes more sense, right? Yeah. Americans are like this. So on our anniversary, you know anniversary?
Yeah, anniversary.
Anniversary, this word we use for birthday in my language. But anniversary in English is like, for example, anniversary could be a death anniversary, or it could be, for example, you have been married as anniversary, right? Yeah, for example, marriage, okay? Parts of specific day. On Monday morning, oh Dukkha. We had morning over here, where was it? In the morning. But if you put Monday, it becomes on Monday morning, on Friday evening, on Saturday night, on Sunday afternoon. For me, it looks like it changes because of this, you see?
Because of Monday.
Yes.
Because of the day.
Looks like it changes because of this, you see? Look at this. This is it's a nice summary, no? Let's copy it and send it. They allow us to do it, you know? Copy image. Let's send it to IT English class. So, you see, when you're using last or next, for example, next weekend, last Friday, next Friday, then you don't put preposition, you see. call me next weekend. Not call me on or at next weekend. You see, at the weekend. But if you use last or next, we don't use any preposition before it. So these prepositions, you just have to practice them until they become familiar, like become automatic. Okay? So you see, call me next weekend. Call me next weekend. Not call me at the next weekend. Call me next weekend. Or I met her last Friday. Not I met her on last Friday or something like that. No? Friday would be on Friday, right? So call me. I met her last Friday.
On last Friday.
Not on last Friday, okay? No preposition over there, okay? So you missed this part, but it's being recorded. So, okay, this. Okay, we have already seen this. Times of the day, dinner time, bedtime, sunset. There are more examples over here, see? At, following common expressions. We'll say at Christmas, at Easter, at the same time. For example, we are working at the same time, right? At present, at the moment. He's not home at present. You see, it's an expression. Okay? So remember, there were periods of time, especially long periods of time, right? Months, seasons, years, decades, centuries, ages, and some parts of the day. Any more examples here? No, you see? In the 90s, in this century. On was what? On was days, you see dates, and parts of the day when you have a specific part, a specific day. So if we had to kind of summarize, on is days, in is like long periods of time, and at, then maybe, at a certain time, a specific time, or some expressions, some special occasions. So at is a little more flexible. Parts of the day, you see, in, at night. Just at night is different, okay? In the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening, at night. We have Abhidhamma class in the morning, and we have English class at night. Okay?
Please take that medicine at night.
Yes, take it at night. Yes. Then when you use last or next or also every and this, you see it's adding some more examples. Then we do not use these prepositions, you see. We went to London last June. Not in last June, okay? We went to London last June. He's coming back next Tuesday, not on next Tuesday, yes. We go home every Easter. Remember, Easter is like a special occasion. We use at Easter, but we don't say at every Easter, no, just every Easter. This evening. You see, even though evening, we would say in the evening, at night. In the evening, at night. Okay? You see, in the evening, at night. It's just how it is used. Okay? You have to get used to it. So this is kind of basic. Just remember this. In is long periods of time. On is days, some days. At, you have some special things like special days, holidays, time for food or time of the day, and some special expressions. Okay? This is the first lesson on prepositions. Let's go to the next one. It's easy, right? Number 2, let's see. Easy, right? But then we start using it and we make mistakes. You see, more examples of each start becoming more complicated, right? What if we made like a simple summary? What do you think? That would be nice, right? That would be nice. English class. Here. Let's do summary of preps. Okay, prepositions. Go inside. Summary of prepositions. So we have at, and we have in, and we have on. Okay, at so far we have seen like some specific times, right? Time of the day. Time of day. And then we saw what? Holidays. Expressions. What else? There was one more. What was the last one? It's here on our chat. Meal times. Meal times. Meal times. So at lunch. See you at lunch. Not see you in lunch. Okay? Then in was basically long time periods, right? Long time periods. We had like months, years, decades, centuries, and then also like ages, and what else? Time of day, but was like a period of time of the day, no? Here, parts of the day, morning, afternoon, evening, except at night. Parts of the day. Except at night. Okay, nice. Now on we have basically days, right? So you have days of the week and days of the week, dates, and if we're talking about on Monday morning, right? It was something like that. So parts of a specific day, parts of the day, sounds similar, right? Parts of the day, parts of specific day, parts of a specific day. So if it's a part of the day, you say in the morning, okay? But if you want to say Monday morning, then it's on Monday morning. Okay? So now we're going to add more. Let's see. At a certain point. At is something a little bit more specific, you see? At is a bit more specific. A bit more specific. It's not any day. It's a special day, you see? It's not any time period. It's at that time, you see? At. Okay? So at is more specific things. So at a certain point, you see? At the door. He's waiting at the door. At the crossroads, you know? Sandhi Singhatake Sucha, no? Remember? Sandhi Singhataka? Dwara Ba'ala. Yes, Dwara, see, at the doors, at the crossroads. Remember, like, what is the name? Tirokutta Sutta. Tirokutta Sutta. At the traffic light. When you're driving, you have to stop at the traffic light. Not on or in, okay? At the traffic light. So, specific points, okay? Certain points. Okay. Top, bottom, or end. So you see, it's a specific location. You see, again, it's a specific location. At the top of the stairs. At the top. Or at the bottom of the page. At the bottom of the screen. At the end of the street. You see, it's quite more specific, you see. So you use at. Okay? So top, bottom, and end. Top, bottom, and
Top, even top is the
more
like
specific. Huh?
on. Like the on cannot use on.
On the bottom.
On the top.
On top?
Yeah.
Yes, on top.
On the top of mountain.
At the top.
At the top.
On the top.
On the top sounds also okay. Sometimes there is different usages.
At the
Options,
top.
different options. Yeah, sometimes there are different options. He's at the top of the mountain.
He on the top of the mountain.
This is on top of my hand.
You can use on the top of mountain. Cannot use
On the top of the mountain.
At the top of mountain.
look like
On top is more like a surface. You see, it's coming. You see, on a surface. On top of this surface. On top of this table.
on the surface.
Not at the top of the table. But if you have like a mountain, then it's like at the top. So you see, surfaces we use on. Yeah, you see, it's a bit like this. It's a bit difficult because there is no logic behind it. A little bit. We tried to make some rules, but it's like this. Yeah. So you see, here we have specific locations, group activities, a party. So at a party, at the cinema, at a concert. School, university, at school. Yes. At, okay? At home, at work. You see some specific locations. And at the bakery, at a cafe, at a chemist's. You see? Some specific locations, okay? In general, specific locations. For example, school, home, shops. School, home, shops. Okay? Specific locations. In. In also refers to like inside a certain space. Okay? In. So you see in a 3D space, you know 3D, right? 3D? 3 dimensions? You know this? Did you learn this? 3D means 3 dimensions, right? One dimension is a line. A line is one dimension. And then a line with another line like this will create a 2D shape. Like a square, for example. And 3D you have a line like this. This means there is a certain volume this wise, that wise, and this wise. Yes. So this is a 3D object. 3D object. Nothing in the world outside is 2D or 1D. Only in our mind we can create these 1 or 2D things. Okay, so in a 3D space, in the bag, in the classroom. Think of the classroom like a box. You're in the box, okay? Yeah, so in a box. You see, that's the next example. In the classroom, in the box. So you're inside a place. Then you use in. So in we use for inside 3D spaces. Territory, you know territory? This prefix ter comes from, you know, terra? You don't know, right? Terra. It means earth, ground. Yeah. For me it's very easy. Sometimes some difficult English words for me are easy because my language is very connected to Latin. Yeah. And difficult English words are Latin based. Yeah. So sometimes, for example, my father told me when he was learning English, My father lived in America, in New York, for some time when he was young. He was 16 years old. And then he was learning English, and then there were very difficult words that Americans didn't know, and he knew. Because some words are Latin based. So something related to terra, territory or something, it's land, earth, ground. Okay? So a territory is a certain space, a certain land. You see, London, it's the city. In London, in Europe, a huge area, right? Europe. You know Europe, right? Where is Europe? Europe is a country or what?
Continent.
Huh? It's a continent, right? Yeah. It's kind of like a continent, yes. Europe.
Are you from Europe?
Huh?
Are you from Europe?
I'm not from Europe, but my family lineage is from Europe. Yeah. Even we found the city where they came from. Yeah, we found my great grandfather, I think. Great grandfather, I think. Europe. Like Europe. Not EU or something like that. Ah.
My language they translate like euro.
No. Not you, like Europe. A little bit like you. You know you? A little bit like you. Okay, Europe. The Alps. You know? Europe. In the Alps, the Alps, certain mountains, the Alps. In the world, okay, in the Chakavala, in the world, you can say in, okay? In the world.
Alps is a mountain.
Alps is a certain mountain range. So a territory, okay, let's put this here. We have in territories. Okay, car or van, so vehicles. Some people say vehicle. We actually, it's a vehicle. Yeah, not vehicle, okay? Vehicle. The H is, we don't sound like. No. Via. Yeah, vehicle. So in the car, you see it's a 3D space, right? You're inside, in the van, okay? But then not and. For example, you have on the bus, on the train, on the airplane. So you see, you cannot think of any transportation as in, okay? So in the car, in the van, okay? In the car or van. So you cannot put transportation. You have to put car, van, okay? Car or van. Water, yes, in water, right? Yeah, you're very clearly in water. Okay, not on water. On usually means on a surface like this. Yes. If you use psychic power, maybe you can walk on water. Walk on water. Not walking in water. Swimming? Swim in water, I think. In water. Swimming in water. In water. In the water, yes, in water. Yeah, you dive, you go submerge. I think it's still in, I think it's still in. So in the sea, in a river, in a lake, in the swimming pool, you see? Okay? In. So water, let's put there, water. In printed material, in a book. Something like inside, okay? In a book, in a picture, in a newspaper. Okay? So printed material, in a book, in a picture, in a newspaper.
But we use at page, right?
At this page.
Page 21, 22.
Um,
Page or
very clear to me. Not very clear. In this page, on this page, at this page. Huh? I think I say in. I think I say in, yes. In this page. In this page. In page 22. Maybe sometimes both are possible sometimes, okay? Like if you're thinking at like a specific location, the page, at this page, maybe it's possible. But I think to me comes in this page, I think. And keep in mind, sometimes it varies. Sometimes in one place they may say one, they may use another. So there are some variations, okay, of usage. Huh? Yes, some alternative. Sometimes you have two options. Go away. Ah, cannot run away from him. Okay, surfaces. Surfaces. So on surfaces. Surface, you understand, no? Surface. So this is a surface, or it could also be the surface of the water on a surface. So let's see, on a table, on a carpet, on the roof, on the sofa, on top. Yeah, on top is like this, on top. At the top, then maybe like it depends. You see, at the top of the stairs or at the top of the mountain. But on top is like thinking of it as a surface. You're on top. On a surface. Floor. On a wall. Yeah, on the wall. I think on the wall. I think it's on the wall. Yes, a picture on the wall. I think it's on the wall, yes. At the wall. Okay, I'll ask Monica to help me now. These are all satami, you see. All satami. Can we say at the wall? Yes, you can say at the wall, but it depends on the causes. Indicates a specific location or position near or by at the wall or by the wall. Near the wall, you know. By the wall, it's near the wall. I'm standing at the wall. Yeah, you see, it's kind of something a little specific. But if a picture is on the wall, I think. A picture is on the wall. A painting on the wall, I think. Standing at the wall. I'm standing at the wall means I'm right close nearby this wall. It's not on the wall, you understand? Yeah, you see, it's a bit different. What else? Floor. Okay, floor is also like a surface, no? So, if you're thinking on floors like apartments, on the first floor, on the 5th floor, on the 4th floor, on this or that floor. Okay? So floor. Also on the floor, you're lying on the floor. Right or left? On the right, on the left. Turn left, turn right, that's different. But he's on the right, he's on the left. Okay, yes. Sometimes we say, if you're giving directions, and then you can say to the right, but then you're going to somewhere, it's like a different idea. But right and left you can use on the right, on the left. On the right hand, on the left hand. Okay? So right and left. On the other hand, yeah, that expression, right? On the In the other hand, on the other hand, not in the other hand. On the other hand, on what was the word? The other one? On
At in one hand or
In order.
no no no.
on one hand, in one hand.
In the one hand, yeah, this was it.
In the one hand.
On the other hand.
On the other hand, yeah.
On the other hand,
Oh, I got confused. Prepositions are confusing, no? On the one hand, right? We discussed, right? On the one hand, wasn't it? In the other hand, on the other hand. Oh, I'm confused. On the other hand, on. I think it's on the other hand, you see? Yeah, on the other hand. On the one hand, on the other hand, no?
In the same way or on the same way.
On the one hand. Yeah, on the one hand, okay, on.
on one hand.
Yeah, on the one hand, on the other hand, yes. Not in, okay? Yes, on makes more sense. Okay. Public transport. Not a car or a van. A car. Don't say care, okay? A car. I don't know why I said care, but public transport. Public transport. Okay. Bus, train, plane. Okay. Public transport. So public transport. Okay. Public transport. So planes, buses, trains.
We have Boeing in the private Boeing.
Sorry.
Private Boeing.
Private.
Yeah.
Like a private Boeing. It's still on the plane, I think. Still on the plane. You want to have a private plane? Taxi?
On taxi or in taxi? Maybe on.
I think I'm in the taxi.
Because of like a kind of car.
I think it's in.
Yeah.
Not I'm on the. No, I'm in the taxi. I'm in the taxi.
Yeah, in.
On the taxi, maybe you're on top of the taxi.
Get in, get out.
Media. So what is media? TV, radio, internet, stuff like that, no? Media.
On YouTube.
Website.
Yeah. So on YouTube, right?
On
Have you heard that? On this website, on TV, on the radio. Okay? Okay. So media. So yeah, on a website, on the radio, on a TV. Have you ever been to a TV station?
No.
No?
I just see
Studio, like a TV studio? No. Have you? IoT TV studio only, right?
radio is.
Huh? Have you?
I have been to the radio station.
Radio station, yeah, radio station. 2 times? Yeah, radio station. Okay, so a point near something, you see? It refers a point near something. At the traffic light, at the door, at the top, at the bottom, at the end. You see? These are expressions at the top, at the bottom, at the end. Group activities, parties, concerts, etc. At. At school, at university, at college. He is at school. I'm studying at Oxford University. Not in Oxford University. Okay? Be at home, at work. What?
Can you put some periods of time in this?
Periods of time?
Yeah, this is the time.
Where?
Staying at the university and put some time.
I'm where? University?
At school, university.
He's at school in the morning, for example. I'm studying at Oxford University at present. I'm studying at Oxford University Place the time.
What is the order of the
Word order.
Yeah.
Place time.
I don't know. When we talk there.
Ah, okay. I don't know any rule about that. Maybe you can exchange. You can change them. For for example, I'm in the classroom. I'm in the classroom. Ah, come on. Ah, when I do, you see, SSR, it becomes Sansara. Okay, another word. I'm in the kuti. I'm in the kuti.
Where are you now?
I'm in the kuti. And then you want to say the time? I'm in the kuti in the morning? I'm in the kuti in the morning.
At the 7.
Yeah, I'm in the kuti at 7 a.m.
And how about the
Day? I'm in the kuti, or let's do it like this. I'll be, make it bigger. I'll be in the kuti. I'll be in the kuti on Monday morning at 7. You see?
We start a bigger one and a small one. I feel like that. Because the day is a bigger one for me.
I'll be in the kuti at 7 on Monday morning. Also okay.
It's okay?
Also okay. I'll be Monday morning at 7. I'll be in the kuti. I'll be in the kuti, but I wouldn't put in the kuti later. I'll be on Monday morning. No. Don't say because you'll be in the kuti kind of have to go together, you see? Unless you bring on Monday morning, I'll be in the kuti with a comma. But not I will be on Monday morning in the kuti. Sounds a little strange, okay? Because the verb here, the verb goes, I think I'll be in this place, they have to be a little close together, no? Where you will be.
Because like in the kuti is like related to the be. Like
Yeah.
It's a kind of
Yeah, it feels strange to put it later, okay?
yeah.
But you could say I'll be in the kuti at 7 on Monday morning. Yeah, you could do that. What else? Be at home, be at work, you see? Not the home, the work, okay? Yeah, no the work, the home. You see articles here? At the shop. I'm at the bakery. I'm at the chemist. Can you buy some aspirin? The pharmacy. Chemist is the pharmacy. In a 3D space, okay, the book is in the bag, okay, we've seen this. In a space with limits. Continents, countries, cities, regions. In a car, in the water, in the river, in the swimming, you see? In a picture in a book, on a surface, okay, we've seen all of this, nothing new. Okay, so this is it, you see? Sometimes, yeah, just get used to them. Try to read when you're reading, because now for example, you're paying attention to this, then when you're listening, when you're reading, be more attentive to that. Be more perceptive. On or at or in. Okay. So, where were we? I think I can close this one. What? In the monastery?
Not fly in the sky or on the sky?
Fly. We don't say in the sky actually. We say flying. He's flying.
The plane on the
Yeah, looking at. Because of look, you put at.
Like you want to say, oh, bird fly on the sky, like
Birds fly in the sky.
In the sky.
In the sky. Birds fly in the sky. Not on the sky.
my English normally use on, like
On is more like a surface. More like a surface. Sky is a whole thing, you can be kind of inside it, right? So you're in the sky. In space. In space.
compare our language knowledge sometimes. Different.
Sorry, different language.
Also on.
On Monday.
On.
Yeah.
Ah.
It translate.
If translate.
It translate like on the top, like because of like top.
On top. Ah, you think like that, no? Yeah, I think in English they think you're like inside space. In space.
In the space.
Space.
In the space.
Space. So, enough? Or you want to do the last one?
Last one.
You want to do one more? Or you want to work? You want to listen, right?
I gonna listen.
Laziness?
I gonna listen.
What?
I gonna listen. I gonna.
I gonna. Oh, very advanced. I gonna.
I gonna listen.
I gonna listen.
So first you will learn English, then later we can break English a little bit.
Wow.
Okay, then let's do the third one and we finish A1 prepositions. A1 prepositions if you want then. Okay, so unfortunately, it's not just at, in, and on, right? We have more prepositions. Yes. We want more. Okay, more prepositions. Explanation. Thank you. Ah.
Interesting. Listen.
Nice. Some nice drawings over here. Copy image. Sorry, I forgot the second image, right?
Yeah, you focus.
So I forgot the second image. This is the third image. So let's see this one. Next to, under, between, in front of, behind, over, etc. Preposition of place. Previously was more like related to time, right? Let's see here. Prepositions of place. The alien, this is the alien, our green alien over here, is next to the dragon. Remember the dragon from those of you who have listened to The Hobbit? There is a dragon, right? Smog. His name is Smog, right? So there is a dragon. So the Western dragon is like this. Westernized dragon, idea of a dragon is usually like this. Huh?
Look like dinosaur.
Like a more like a dinosaur kind of thing, but winged.
Can win like
Yes.
Yeah, dinosaur.
And it usually spits fire. Spits fire.
Spits fire.
Yes. This is the Western dragon. And then the Eastern dragon is more like a snake, more like a Chinese dragon kind of thing, right? Yeah. So that's the Eastern dragon. So this is a bit of a Western dragon, you see? So next to, you see? Next to, just beside. No way of saying it, right? Just next to, okay? You see? So the alien is next to the dragon, or the alien is beside the dragon.
The alien is on the right.
On the right side, yes, okay. Then it's the side, remember? Then you go back to on. Remember, right, left, on the right.
Nearby.
By.
I think nearby.
He's by the dragon, okay, yeah. By the dragon. By the dragon, yeah. Okay. So next to or beside. Okay. Then between. The alien is between the dragons. Between, okay? This you know, right? This is not so difficult, right? He's between the dragons. opposite to. The alien is opposite the dragon. You can say opposite to the dragon, or you can say opposite the dragon. Directly, without to. He's facing the dragon. Yeah, you could also say that. Yes. But then he's facing the dragon, I think it's a verb, no? He is facing the dragons, I think it's a verb. So the alien is opposite is not a verb. You see, it's a preposition, no? So the alien is, the verb is, opposite, and then you can put opposite to something or opposite something directly, you see? This is a bit, I think, more British without the to.
But the meaning is
The alien is opposite the dragon. Meaning is the same. Yes. Okay, opposite, you see, they are like this. Opposite the dragon. The alien is in front of the dragon. Then here you need of, you see. Not in front the dragon. In front of the dragon, okay? In front of the dragon, okay? Like this. This arrangement. And the dragon is behind the alien. Behind. The dragon, the red one, is behind the alien. Okay, right? In front of and behind. Above or over. The dragon is above the alien. Okay, above. Or the dragon is over the alien. Over. Yeah, over means like this. Sometimes you can use this over as an expression. For example, have you ever heard this? Get over it. Get over it.
Get over it.
Do you understand? Get over it. Get over it. This means to, for example, you had some difficulty, some difficult situation, or something bad, something negative, and you cannot accept it. You're suffering because of it. You understand? So it takes you some time, but then eventually you accept and you move on and you get over it. It doesn't affect you anymore. Do you understand? So get over your problems. For example, get over your problems. You understand? You understand what I mean? Get over means like overcome or something like that.
Get over kilesa.
Get over the kilesas, okay. Get over.
can I use
Get over the kilesas.
Overcome kilesa, I think. It's more-
Overcome, yeah, see, overcome for sure. Get above the kilesas. Get over kilesas. He got over the.
We can understand.
Sounds a bit strange. I think maybe don't say that, okay? Okay, and then under. The alien is under the dragon. I think these are not so difficult, right? Make more sense, right? Yes. They make more sense. Not difficult to remember them. Huh?
The alien is bottom.
Bottom?
Bottom the dark.
The alien is at the bottom of the dragon? At the bottom of the dragon means like, imagine this is the dragon. At the bottom of the dragon is still like the last part of the dragon. Like bottom of the dragon. Below the dragon, yes, below.
Under.
Where is, we don't have here below, right? Yes, under or below the dragon is perfect. But at the bottom of the dragon is not this. Hmm. In front of,
In front of and
not just front of.
no, front up.
Front of,
Without
without in. Front of.
front of the door.
No.
In front of.
The front
Yes, front.
could be like the noun front, the front of something. The front, the front. You know, a box has front and back. For example, a picture, front, back. So in front. Like, can you give me an example? Front, Front. Front of?
Front of you.
No, in front of you. Don't say front of you. Front row, okay, front is an adjective.
Lao front.
Lao front. Battlefront. But these are different things, they are not prepositions, you see? Yeah. Front row. Front row. You're sitting in front row. Sitting on the front row. Yeah, you're sitting on the front row. But then front is an adjective for row. It's different, no? Okay, no? Next to and beside we have, okay, between, in front of, behind, opposite. I want to ask Monica this. What is the difference, Monica? Between, now you become more sensitive to these things, no? What is the difference between opposite something and opposite to something? Opposite something is generally used to indicate a position location directly across, okay? While opposite to something is less commonly used, can imply a contrast or opposition in ideas or concepts. His views are opposite to mine. You see? So opposite something is location. Opposite. You see? Like the alien was opposite the dragon. But ideas, his idea is opposite to mine. You see? To. Opposite something for physical locations. Opposite to something for ideas. Okay? You see? I see this. Yeah, opposite to. I think for a long time, I used opposite to locations as well. Maybe it's not correct, you see? Maybe it's not correct.
His view is opposite to me.
His views
Yeah.
are opposite to mine, yes.
To
Not
mine.
opposite to me, opposite to mine.
And my problem is when I think in my way,
Mm.
it should be my views are opposite with mine.
With mine.
In when I could say like that.
Ah.
Because it is difficult.
With is more like together.
His views are
In English is more like together. His view is like with, like more like together. Here,
Sometimes I cannot properly to express the way that like this situation. But in my expectation,
hmm?
I want to say it like this, but when I say it, I say it.
You say with.
Yeah.
Because of your language, I think.
Because sometimes I cannot know the proper way, to
Yes,
say
yes, yes,
in
yes,
English.
yes, 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 yes.
Sometimes I must think in my language.
Yeah, these prepositions, they are very connected to how you think of that, whatever you're talking about. For example, like the space. In English, it developed like this. You think of it as inside something, you understand? Like in a space. So it how it develops, but maybe you perceive it as being on top, so you use on or something like that. So it's a bit like how you think.
It's like a feeling of the
Yeah, the feeling, yes.
culture of some.
Yes, yes.
Because I think that the meaning is like what I want to say is different from the you use in a natural way in your language.
Yes.
But the meaning is the same. I want to say like that.
Yeah, in my language, for example, if I translate it, it would be to as well.
Okay.
Opposite to mine.
In my language, I think
With.
yeah.
So under, above, over. Okay, we are over.
Yeah, over.
This lesson is over.